Hello and welcome back to the Shmuseum. I've made it home, the SLS has made it home, and Brad, I've got a lot to catch up on.
You literally have so much to catch up on. We've done a fair amount of things while you've been gone. Next door, mainly.
Yep.
I guess this side is fairly standard. Has much changed?
I walked in the door and immediately I was kind of like, what happened? Where's everything gone? Because you've tidied up all the stuff that was there.
Yep.
And it means obviously you see much more wall. All the lifts are currently down because there aren't too many cars here right now. And it just felt kind of empty in a weird way. But empty means we've got future-proofing.
Yeah.
Look on the bright side. Anyway, the plan for today, we're going to head from here to GT Towing with the E500 to go pick up a trailer that we have rented because we need a trailer to go over to Godleman's to collect the painted Clio V6 in Acid Yellow, which we're then going to transport directly to Topaz Detailing because we're going to get it PPF'd before it even goes back to SG Motorsports to get the engine put back in it. So we're going to be PPFing a car without an engine.
It's quite fun.
Is quite fun, but it means that it will be instantly ready to drive as soon as it's all hooked back up, which is going to be perfect. So the Clio is not going to come back, the silver Clio is there, the yellow Clio is not going to come back here until it's got an engine back in it. But today means I need to get my brain back in gear because I got back late from driving that all the way home, which has now done 22,200 miles, quite a lot more than it had last time it was here, about 2,000 miles on the road for that trip. We'll need to get that cleaned up at some point, and I've got a few other goodies and things that I'd like to show as well, and things to unbox. First up though, conscious of time, we need to take the E500 and go to GT Towing. So let's head next door, have a quick look over there. Let's see what you guys have done in here then. Oh, that's looking cool. Obviously at this point, I've not seen the previous video.
No, so welcome to the workshop.
This is cool to see all the Benpack stuff out. Obviously already had the quick jacks, but the dollies, the engine crane. We've got a good number of jacks and axle stands and things here as well. Hung up the banners. That's kind of fun.
We did actually test the crane to see if it worked.
Yeah.
As in, we had one of us hold on to this and we pumped it and lifted it up.
I leave you guys for like 5 seconds and that happens.
That wasn't on video, that was just us testing, just privately.
And then over there we've got the two cars from Humble Corner, your Abarth and the Evora.
Yeah.
And Tom's project.
Yeah, Tom has built a table.
Have you shown Tom's table?
We did show Tom's table. It's not finished like yet, but
that's really cool.
It's almost there.
I'm looking forward to what we're actually doing with that table. Have you explained that yet?
No, we've teased that something exciting is happening.
We're going to be doing something cool with that table.
Also, have you noticed, we pointed it out, that all the grayscale cars are in this corner of this barn and all the colourful stuff is over there.
Is that how this is? This is for... I've got to be careful here because a lot of people watching you probably have black or grey or silver cars.
You're going to say the boring cars?
Yeah, uninspired choices. You know, I think for me, cars need colour. Obviously, different cars suit different things, but yeah, we'll keep the grayscale stuff here for the time being, at least. So we've actually come over without the key for the E500. We need a key for that so that we can open it and then take it out and get this journey started.
Time to hit the road. We have swapped Tim for Tom.
Hello. Both have a T and an M in them, right? But
yep.
I'm the one with the E500 key, so here I am. So
we need to hope that this starts today.
Yeah, because if anyone saw the last video, this needed the use of the CS3, which we've actually left on the passenger seat. We may have left the passenger's window slightly cracked as well, just so worst case scenario, we could get in, but clearly not needed because it's opened. So, moment of truth. Cable's in the way.
Oh, that was close.
Just about.
That was close.
It made it. The good news is though, obviously we're going out on a fairly decent drive today, so that will get some charge back in this. It will then live on a CS1 C-Tech and it'll be good to go from now on.
Before we go, one thing we're going to find from our storage room are the bespoke Shmee Blue straps that we have for the trailer.
Oh, they're actually Shmee Blue?
They're actually Shmee.
I just know you have straps for strapping down wheels.
No, because obviously GT Towing provide straps with the rental, but we want to use the ones that we've got. The question is, where are they?
Is it this bag?
No, they're in a black bag. This is why I'm looking forward to having all of this stuff neatly organised. Ah, here. I mean, that is the logical shelf, to be honest, with charging cables and mirror extensions and that kind of stuff. But basically, let's come out and I'll show you quickly what we've got in here. Oh, we have new ratchet straps.
Have these even been used?
Nope, brand new.
Okay, cool.
Literally brand new, so that's another reason for taking these. It's amazing how heavy that is, actually. Hey, that's what you need. Right, so let's go back to the E500 and let's go to GT towing. We've literally gone back in time. But a Chevy something.
Yep, American. Old, but cool.
What's the car in front?
A Chevy as well, I think? Maybe?
I like the US style plate, but for a UK plate.
What is this? Or is it? It's a Corvette, isn't it?
No.
No.
Is it a Corvette? It's a Corvette.
A Corvette, yeah.
That's cool. Fully unrestored. Old school. Right, and we're balling along. Probably in need of some classic radio. Getting Tom vibes. A little bit creepy, but you know.
I hope that was a thumbs up. I couldn't really see.
Don't do that, Tom. Don't do that. We don't need that. Here we are. Do you think we can pull straight in at the front, or should we go down the side? And
I think there's a space, so we should be able to pull straight in, apart from the sign in the way.
yeah, obviously they need to make sure that people don't just block the front.
Yeah.
We've got the main customer parking down towards the back.
I think we can pull and wait and be ready.
Trailer collection. What are we going to do, guys?
I think one of us runs in, finds the team at GT Towing, and then we pull straight in there and collect our trailer.
Thanks, Tom.
On the way.
Thanks,
Oh,
Tom.
I've got to go, I've got to go. Go, 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 go. Oh.
No, so I'm not a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs
Tom
up
walked
after
past
these. We were like, he's going to make way for us to pull in here. Nope. Tom had other ideas.
Well, that's fine. Okay, we should
It's
go.
completely fine. We'll go in and say hello to the guys again. Super convenient service. Yeah, this works brilliantly for what we need. This is where we need to remove this, ready for the trailer to arrive. Throw that in there. And we also have something very important. Two things that are very important. First is our Clio V6T, available at cheersbyshmuseum50.com. Check those out, and also the hoodies and other designs and things as well. And then the plate for the trailer.
Oh yeah.
You need that. Without that, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Because this is what confuses the whole of the rest of the world. In many countries, like around Europe, you actually have a plate specific for a trailer. A trailer has its own plate, not the same as the car. Here in the UK, the trailer has to wear the same registration as the car that is pulling it. So if you swap the trailer from one car to another, you need to have another plate to go on it, a different plate. So these snap on the back, nice and easy. I just know from experience it's something that super confuses everybody, as does the installation method, because we use the brake cable thing as opposed to chains versus America, completely different system. Everybody has different views on it. Anyway, they've gone to get the trailer, and in a second we'll get it on here.
There we go. FP53 DOG on the back of our trailer at GT Towing. Again, super smooth process. Everything's ready. Winch is ready to go. Checked all the lights. That. Can I help you?
Come on,
Oh, you want me to get in?
we've got a Clio to go and collect.
Let's go and get the Clio.
What was that, Tom?
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
The video probably didn't because I'd only just about pressed the start recording button.
Are we there yet?
We're nearly there. The good thing about GT Towing and Godleman's, where we're going, is that they're only about 10 minutes from one another, which makes this super, 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 super convenient.
There's the trailer, still there.
As we're bumbling along with the trailer behind us, taking it easy, cruising down the country lanes, and before long we'll get the weight of the car on the back. It's like this with this car, you know, we've got a big V8, it's like nothing, it's just taking it easy down this road with all these bumps. The car doesn't really notice it. Yeah, don't know what else to say really.
Do you know what else I don't notice? Any V8 rumble from behind. Just saying. Just saying.
Do we have front exhaust?
Almost.
I mean, the noise coming from the engine up front is louder.
We're supposed to
than the
go
noise
down
that
that
comes out
lane,
the back.
but I didn't want to go down that lane. By
So
the
we
way,
were supposed to go that way, but you've just gone the wrong way on purpose.
basically because it said don't go down there with big vehicles, and we've got a trailer behind.
That's fine.
Where do we go instead, guys?
Just go straight. I know where we are.
Okay. I hope you do, because I don't.
Brad just looked at me behind the camera and shook his head like I have no idea where we are.
I'll figure it out.
Waze will figure it out. One between.
Waze wants me to go back that way.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Go straight. We've made it.
We have made it.
I told you, just go straight.
we've managed. The only difficulty is where I did want to pull up, all the Clio's outside, where I did want to pull up, we can't.
Yeah, but that means we probably have to get ready to load it straight away.
That looks so cool.
Oh look, the towing eye's even in ready.
It's now got everything reinstalled, all the side pods and everything.
That's a good looking car.
That's so cool. It's so cool just lurking there. I have no idea where I should park right now.
We should do that.
Shall I reverse down to it?
Probably. But we should go out and watch.
I kind of want to hop out and go and have a look at it first. Do you know what? I'm just going to block the driveway.
Yeah, hazards on, we can park.
I'm just going to stop there, leave the hazards on.
John won't mind.
It will be fine. All right, let's go have a look. When we came down before, we had a look around and we saw what the car was like at the time, but there's so much more than just simply changing the paint colour, because all of the trims have been refreshed. So down to the front, you know, all of these have been refreshed and look super smart. We've got polished up headlights, which look so much better. We've got a new piece of glass for the windscreen, which obviously gets rid of all the peppering and damage it had. The side pods were cracked. We've sorted those out, all refreshed. Even things like the bolts, which were a little bit rusted, are now as they should be. The badges are back on. We didn't have the bumper in place at the time, actually, when we came to see it before, but the bumper's back on. We've got the grills again refreshed back here. This is looking so good, isn't it?
This is actually insane.
And then inside, check this out, we have the interior trim. Dash pieces in. We've got the part here for the steering wheel. We're on a slave steering wheel at the moment. The main steering wheel is over with SG, so that will go back onto the steering wheel. This is the entire central console, central tunnel, exposed shifter at the moment, but that's going to go on after some of the other changes. And then beyond that, these are cool. The paint matched brake calipers have also been done.
There's so much to it, but it's come out so well.
I'm so excited about this little car. You know what? I mean, we're filming this like a day before I go and get the Zenvo. That's the crazy thing.
So
I'm so excited about this.
Two super excited, like two things to be super excited for.
But this is just...
And the colour in the sun. The sun's just out here on the front.
Some sun popping on it.
A little bit of sun.
Oh, it's just mega, it's just mega. There are obviously lots more things that we need to do, and we know that. Things like the cracked fog light, that's going to be changed when we get it back to Scott. He's got those. Obviously, there are all the mechanical mods. Well, the engine needs to go back in. Exhaust, springs, brakes need to go back on. The list is almost endless of all the stuff that we need to do to it still. But just the work here, the result here is immense. It's absolutely immense. Like, this is... fair play, this is cool. This has come out so well.
I guess we should get this onto the trailer.
Probably means I've got the fun bit of reversing the trailer
I've
down the ramp.
started figuring out how the winch works, so that's pretty much ready to go. We need to take off the straps from GT Towing and get our ones ready to go on. But that's all doable. So
Easy enough.
Yeah, you better go jump in the driver's seat and reverse it down.
Get this loaded. With the Clio up, we've got the towing eye in place. Brad is currently winching. We've got an Urus rolling by. Nice. Benefit of a winch, although...
There we go, I can feel the weight now.
We might need somebody to steer it.
Let's send John in to steer it. You can do the guiding of where he needs to go, and I'm just going to winch.
The guiding. I'm going to stand on here. It's actually pretty straight at the moment. That's not bad. Thanks for doing the hard work.
It's hot today as well.
I'm spectating. I'm doing a good job of spectating. All right, we're largely on the trailer. Good job, Brad, thank you. Technically, you can stop there. We're kind of in the middle because there's no weight. Maybe a tiny bit forwards, tiny bit. Yeah, I'd leave it there. It's kind of funny to think that doesn't weigh a whole lot without the engine in it. It looks so good in the sun. And we've got our straps to work out.
Green with blue.
Green with blue. I'm not sure blue would be a good accent colour on lime green.
No.
I'm gonna pop my pop my camera down and get involved in this. We're loaded. We're fully loaded. We're ready to go. I'm so excited about this. You have no idea.
You're currently going the wrong side of the car.
Do you know what? I've been on the continent in America too much, and I did drive in with the SLS.
You're too used to
this morning. Yeah, I'm too used to left-hand drive, so we'll just pretend I didn't do that, and I went this way.
And you're going that way to sit back where you were.
You could have just played it off and said you just wanted to check that strap was done.
No, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing.
So seeing as you didn't, should we just check that one for you?
And if that's how you're checking straps by trying to undo it, that's not good.
No, I was.
You're the wrong side as well.
I'm not.
Technical
There you are.
test.
Technical test. Yes, okay.
Yeah, I'm also doing a technical test to make sure. Yep. Secure. Definitely.
You're not supposed to climb over
No, I
that.
definitely didn't do that. Didn't do that.
Right, the moment of truth. Will the E500 start?
I don't have the key, so it's not.
Why do you not have the key?
Because the car was locked and you came out for something.
Oh yeah, because I've got the key.
I was gonna say, I hope one of us has got the key.
There you go, I have the key. Let's see, will it start?
We've had the hazards running.
Well, that's why I said something I'm a bit worried about.
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
fine.
Aircon back on, and yeah, I guess time to reverse, and then...
Classic.
Oh, classic! It always comes on really
So
loud.
it just shows we really do listen to classic in this car.
Yeah. Anyway,
So-
shall we get on the road to Topaz?
Next stop, Topaz.
Joining the M25. Over there at standstill, luckily for us so far. This seems all good. But have you guys noticed that there's this bright, like, yellowy green Clio right up behind us? Tailgating almost. We couldn't not do a Clio V6 trailer video and not make that
This
joke.
is where I am paranoid, because what you have to think about is that there is still a car only a few meters in front of a car with no PPF on it right now.
Yeah.
And while it's quite unlikely that a stone will ping up from this car onto the front of the Clio, there is a chance that can happen, and it's not yet PPF'd. But we are at least taking it to Topaz, because at the end of the day, if we have it PPF from day one, this lovely paint job will stay in perfect shape, and that's quite important.
Yes.
Summary.
Oh, wing.
Yes, Tom, there's a wing.
Wing, wing.
M3
New
competition
M3 comp.
with the M Performance wing on the back. Not the exhaust, which is good. But they look good. Do you miss your M3?
What was Tom's laugh about?
Nothing. I mean, he really misses the M3, doesn't he?
I'm excited about maybe an M2. M2's cool. New M2's cool.
M2 is cool. You enjoyed the new M2 when you drove it round?
I did.
Red Bull Ring?
Salzburgering.
Salzburg Ring.
However, did you not also enjoy the M3 when you drove that on circuit?
Yes, and then I never drove ours on circuit. ST, Ford gang.
So, what I'm hoping here, naturally...
Ford gang, we're not even in a Ford.
I'm
We're in
naturally
Mercedes
hoping
with a
that-
Renault behind us.
Exactly.
I'm hoping that Tim has enjoyed the M2 on circuit, will buy one, will drive it on the road, realise he doesn't really like it, and then, again, it's a free car for me, just like the M3 was, basically. So...
All Vauxhall gang.
That's where...
The good news is we are arriving at Topaz. So we've got to work out where to unload without upsetting anybody.
You say the good news like there's bad news.
There's no bad news. It's a beautiful day. Life is wonderful.
It is?
Where are we going to go? Because we can't exactly push.
We can push.
Yeah.
But I was going to say we can't exactly go all the way around the corner because.
That's quite a long way to put. I mean, we could if we call out all of the boys from Topaz to come and
Yeah, I
help.
don't think they'd be very
Should we
appreciative.
do it here? Well, we got all the straps off pretty quickly. It's on the winch. Thank you for your help with this, Brad.
Right, round two.
And yeah, this is super easy, to be honest. Carefully does it. I hope it doesn't just start like running away as soon as you get down onto the ramps.
I
Okay?
believe we should be okay.
I'm just gonna check it straight in case we're doing anything silly. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. What a lovely afternoon. Beautifully sunny. Delivering the V6 here to Topaz. Perfect. Just obviously the car with no brakes, and it is quite funny when you have absolutely no brakes. No calipers, nothing connected. Hence why it needs to be wheeled and pushed around until it's gone back to SG Motorsport Services to get everything all done properly. Those Michelin Pilot Sport 5s are looking very nice on the wheels that were done at Whoops. Refreshed. And then we've got that silver tie-in everywhere. Silver wheels, filler cap, side pods, Renault logo, Clio V6, Renault Sport badges, and the exhaust tailpipes as well when we get the Quicksilver exhaust onto this also. Lots of nice touches. Oh, it's such a cool car. I can't wait to drive this. I cannot wait to drive it properly in anger. All good?
Yeah, just letting the guys know we're here.
And come out and have a quick check of it and make sure it's all good. No pressure.
Inside as well.
Well, I wonder what this does actually weigh. 600
As it
kilos?
currently stands?
Yeah. 700, 800 kilos?
I'd go nearer the 8.
Yeah. Without any of the mechanicals, no engine, no gearbox.
Yeah, I think about 800 kilos, something like that.
Don't have a clue. Either way, it's not a lot. Thanks for your help there, Brad.
I thought we can just let it go now.
I mean, you're about a foot from the end. Has it stopped rolling? Yeah. Do you know where the key is? It's quite funny, actually.
Yeah, it's in it.
We left it in the ignition.
Well, I wasn't too worried about it.
I say in the ignition. It's not like someone's going to drive off with it, is it?
No, they could turn the ignition on, listen to the radio.
Is the battery on and connected? No.
Oh, actually, there's no aerial, no radio. Sorry. No, the battery is on and connected. Though.
The new aerial seal gasket thing is with Scott still, isn't it?
Yes.
He's got that.
So
we're off.
Rig all sorted. Trailer's packed back up. All the straps are still in the back from GC Tow. We need to put them back on, which I think we'll do in a minute. But everything our end is away, and over here we have Clio V6 being reversed, well, pushed in reverse into Topaz, which is pretty cool. Slow process, obviously, no engine, but we're making it work.
Right, it's toasty. Do you know what? I almost thought about not wearing shorts today, and it's 26.5 degrees Celsius.
I'm so glad I wore shorts today.
yeah, me too.
With your jeans. Man, okay. Let's not crash into anybody with the trailer here.
Oh,
So,
calling someone apparently. But anyway, we should probably look at that.
Clio.
See you, Clio.
for now. Ready for Topaz impact area paint protection film, as all Shmuseums before it does any driving on the road. Just want to make sure that's as safe as it can be. And out we go. It instantly feels so much lighter when you don't have the car on the trailer. Although, with this car, it's got so much power, it's pretty effortless anyway.
Yeah.
Power. Lots of it. So, on we go. It's probably going to be about an hour. We've got the afternoon rush hour traffic, but as always, it's a big thanks to the guys at Topaz for working around our crazy plans, because we've just dumped them a car with no brakes, no engine, and asked if they can kindly sort it out for us. So, yeah, we're only about a third of a mile away. This has all been super smooth.
It always is with GT towing. Like, I mean, the whole day's been smooth,
I was
but
gonna say the
especially
whole day.
their process as well is great. Like, we're literally in a pull up, they bring their tractor around, take the trailer off and disappear, and we can head back home.
I feel like everything's just gone kind of to plan. You know, we pulled up, got the trailer, went to Godleman's, went to Topaz, and now we're back here dropping off the trailer and we'll go back to the barn again. Like,
Not bad.
easy
Not
as you
bad
like.
at all.
Where are we gonna go in here?
I assume in that gap where the tractor is in a second, but
We go down towards the back, I think, to drop it off. Trailer drop off is back
that's true.
down
So
here.
we'll head down to the end and drop that off. Super, super simple.
Yeah, over the bumps. Oh, this is weird with the trailer as well. Like, do.
That's the trailer going over it. We stop bouncing and you just hear that behind.
Trailer, anybody?
Caravan, anybody?
Uh-oh.
I'm stuck.
I don't really know where to go. Well, that took all of about 3 seconds. The trailer is off, parked up. Big thanks to the team here. That's kind of all there is to it. It's kind of weird, isn't it? You just drive in, drop it off we go. Nice, easy way to move the Clio.
It does seem too easy, but that's the beauty of the guys here. It's super simple.
So, big thanks to everyone at GT Towing. Tom's now going to drive. I'm going to sit in the back because I need to share some social stuff.
You can't be bothered anymore.
No, it's actually not that.
No, you're going to go and do some
I'm
work,
late
so
on
I'm gonna
replying to
drive.
stuff. I need to get some things done.
That is the downside when we tow, because it's you that have to do it. So.
But I have to.
But
get
okay,
you to
but
do
we
some
all
training
rather
stuff.
you tow. So
Definitely get you to do some towing training.
yes, I think maybe that's a video one day. Me and Brad go and tow some stuff and see how well or badly that goes.
That would be a great video.
Jump ahead a little bit and we've made it back.
We have
And
indeed.
Excitingly, more importantly, we have
A box.
a box.
We have a
But
box.
It's not just any box. This is a box with something we've teased a little bit.
We have.
For the Clio V6, which is
Yeah.
fitting because we've obviously just dropped that off. This is another modification for the car, and
It
it's
is.
going to be so cool to have them on it.
Truth be told, today is just kind of, not that the flame had ever gone out, but it's reignited my kind of desire to just jump in that little V6 so much. I've just been sat here looking at these, and
Let's show them.
I think we probably should. Are you ready? Are you ready?
That doesn't help.
Oh,
This might.
oh. Here we have, for the
KW
Clio
toolkit.
V6, not just a KW toolkit, if we remove this one, we have a full set of KW V3 coilovers for the Clio V6. Now, these are going to absolutely transform the car, the way it handles and the way it sits, because obviously these are height adjustable from 10 to 30 millimeters from the standard ride height. They're bump and rebound adjustable, so we'll be able to dial in the perfect balance to make sure that the car hopefully doesn't spin out on us, which again is something we've said is it's a thing with these. They're very snappy, no traction control. So if you've got better contact with the ground, you're going to be safer. So with the Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tyres combined with these KWs, and this is actually the first time that we've put any KW product onto a Shmuseum, and it's the Clio V6, so it's really quite a special thing. And I think these look amazing, aren't you, Brad?
Yeah, and the funny thing you just pointed out, this colour and this colour quite happens to be fairly close to this and this.
Yeah, so at some point in the future, maybe we look at something for that. But for now, obviously the Clio V6 is the focus. We've got these, and the beauty of it is Scott is an absolute master of Clio V6s. Not only that, these things as well. He's fitted a number of these, and he knows exactly how to set them up for road and for track. So yeah, this is going to absolutely transform the car. Now, as we mentioned, Greg at Contemporary Classics has actually got a stock car for us to go and drive, given none of us have driven the Clio V6. So we'll be able to have a full comparison of exactly what these are like. And there you go. Speaking of which, there's your bump adjustment on there. It's all so easy, just a nice little knob, twist round to whatever setting you want it on, and job done. So yeah, next time we go up to SG Motorsport with the Clio V6, this is part of what's going to be going back on it.
Good touch.
Should we have a look at this?
We should, yeah.
I don't know what's going on anymore. This is a new model, and people ask all the time about the model cars in the model car cabinet, which is kind of interesting because they're not from one place. It's not that you just go to one shop to buy each of these. It comes down to licensing. Different model car manufacturers have different licenses in different scales for different models, perhaps even different colors. So there's a huge variety here, and even the ones that have been done in bespoke colors and painted to my spec, like the 4GT, like the, well, up here, the 12C, for example, the R8, all of those, Heritage RS, all four of those have been done by different people. Lots of different people have done these. I'm actually just going to be a little bit nerdy and shuffle that forwards, the little silver Clio. So what we have here, because they had the license for this one, automobile, is, I'm going to need to go and get some scissors or a screwdriver or something. I just know it right now. I'm going to do this here to be safe, because otherwise I can see myself dropping it on the floor. Yep, that's brand new sealed. BRB. I'm AFK. No, I'm back. If only they could see your face right now.
Yeah, it's just funny. I don't know what we're on about anymore. Do you know what though?
It's delirium.
Yeah, do you know what we should do? We should get the other Clio out, because this might be quite fitting.
Well, that one isn't actually correct, as you can probably tell. If you look at the bumpers.
Oh, is that like a sport or
a 172 or something?
Something like
it's
that?
not a standard one, because they don't make the base standard one. So we actually had that model painted with the plates like my original one. So in here, wait, does that cut or does it slide? I have no idea.
Did we actually need the scissors?
I think I need the scissors, but I need to do this very delicately because I don't want to go through to the model.
You should be okay, hopefully.
Well, it would help if I followed the line.
It's almost like we've tired ourselves out by kicking a football around the barn for the first time in a while.
Yeah. Oh, it is tape, so I do need to do it this way. Oh, man.
I'll speed this bit up.
Dum dum dum. Nope. Oop, nope. There we go.
And we're back.
And we're back. Okay. Oh, this is impossible to do carefully. There's nowhere to. It's the fact that it's in a slippy bag is the worst.
We'll be okay.
And things like the aerial on the top. Recipe for getting broken.
Them wing mirrors, they're the delicate bits on this.
Oh, I don't like this.
Do you want me to hold anything? Or...
I've got it. There we go. That's off. That was nerve-wracking. So obviously, this was made a while back. Do you know what? Tear the bag. We don't need that. Anybody who preserves these things is now probably screaming. Sorry, guys. Woo! Clio V6. That's for the camera. Is that a colour they actually offered it in?
That's what I'm assuming. Is the silver not the same as the silver on the 1.2?
Well, I mean, that's repainted. And these models, sometimes, even the factory ones, aren't completely right. STO, case in point.
Yeah.
Direct from factory. So
the Focus RS, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, even the blue
that.
Focus RS, that's been repainted with the nitrous blue paint from the car, which is kind of cool. So the problem is, I need more shelves.
Yeah.
So for the time being, we're just going to put this where there's a gap up here. And the reason there's a gap just here is because that's where the GT8 would go, except nobody ever made a 1:18 scale GT8. So we have a gap, which this is going to live in.
And this obviously will need to be transformed to, do we have to do it to black gold first and then to acid yellow?
No, we'll go straight to acid yellow. When all the shelves are in, I can work out the correct spacing. This will all be super nice. And then down at the bottom have all of the helmets, like the center one paint matched to the car. And then all of these will be in the lounge or something. That's kind of cool. It's really funny how everything's kind of moved. And that makes me wonder, what have you guys been up to while I've not been here?
I know what we've been up to while you've not been here.
Has something happened?
Well, these have moved.
Okay, that would explain why every single car has slightly moved.
But it wasn't me.
That leaves one person then.
Yep. Don't need to name any names.
No.
I'll tell you which one did move, but got put back very nicely, your Ford GT.
I know that came out.
Yeah, there was a reel.
Social, get the social.
But it went back.
Everything's looking good. It's all nice. It's all nice and pretty. I like these things. It's that kind of visual realization of my car collection, the cars I've ever had. You know, cars that never actually saw each other in the real world. Like my 12C was obviously never with, take the G63 in the same color, but yet they're both kind of represented there.
Funnily enough, these two have. Was the LT would have been here when it first arrived, so they actually have.
And the LT, before anybody asks, obviously cars are going on and off, backwards and forwards for different things all the time. And it's something I see all the time. When a car hasn't been here for a few weeks, it's like, oh no, have you sold it? I wouldn't have sold it without telling you. So if a car's not here, it probably means it's having some work done, or I've left it in a random country, or it's gone off to have something that we can't quite reveal yet done with it, something like that. So the 675 LT, it's at service. Service takes, these days, waiting for some parts, and it's having a really small thing repainted on the interior. There's a little bit of trim that has a tiny little chip. Repainting that is taking at least a couple of weeks. Anyway, that's kind of what's happening at the moment.
What about the M8? That just disappears.
What about the M8? Oh my God, the M8. Oh my gosh, the M8.
We shouldn't bring this up, because the comments will be, where's the M8? But where actually is the M8?
There actually was a video that said the M8 is gone.
There was, yeah.
There actually was, prior to everyone asking, where's the M8?
Is it still live?
It is still live.
Then
It was a video
right now.
saying, I'm getting an M3. It said, I'm getting an M3, and also the M8's gone. So it wasn't the title. I apologise that it wasn't the title. But truth be told, it had to go quicker than intended, because at the time, it's very political, and I don't want to get into that, but it was Brexit. It went just before the UK left the European Union at the end of 2020. And as a Brit, German car, German base, basically became impossible. So everything, my connections in Germany had to go before that period. Didn't have a choice. Wasn't something I could say. Anyway, that's why the M8 left. And I did say that the M8 left, but we have some fun with this. It's up in space. It's who knows where. I don't actually know where it is. It'd be quite fun to know where it is. I did get sent a photo of it after, but I don't know where it is now. So yes, is that pretty much it for today?
I think so.
Feels like quite an organised day. We went to GT Towing, we picked up the trailer. We went to Godleman's, who have done a superb job of transforming the Clio V6 into acid yellow. We've dropped it at Topaz, who will now do the high impact areas paint protection film. We've popped back via GT Towing to drop off the trailer with the E500, and here we are.
Successful day.
Bingo, success. That's it for now. Until next time.